The victim told police that she was walking down this street at about 8:30 Tuesday night when a car with 3 men pulled up and asked for directions for Beale Street. As she was giving them directions, the gentleman grabbed the phone out of her hand, snatching it from her. With the warm weather in full swing here in the Bluff City, local Memphians have found Tom Lee Park as a hot spot in downtown Memphis. Grayson Elementary is one of 3 schools that the school board decided to close down at the end of the year. The building itself will be demolished over the summer once students are out. Memphis code enforcement say they haven't received complaints about the home since 2010 when they issued citations. They're going back today. If you have a problem property, you can push to get it cleaned up. Call the Memphis Citizen Service Center or the County Mayor's Action Center. Property owners have 3 days to clean up sewage and 10 days for trash and weeds. After that, it could be court. Reporting in the newsroom, Brett Martin, WREG On Your Side Investigators.
Joy Starbuck uses the Mississippi River as a canvas for many of her paintings, but seeing trash floating down the river becomes an eyesore for the painter.
People just litter a lot around here, like in all of Memphis. It's pretty littered everywhere.
The city may now have a solution to the problem, a trash trap that cost almost $1 million but could be a fix for downtown litter.
It was a significant concern and something we felt like the city needed to demonstrate some responsibility in trying to preserve this harbor as it continues to develop.
Paul Peterson describes the solution as a filter that catches most of downtown's litter that finds its way floating through the Wolf River Harbor.
Material that comes through the lift station or pump station, anything that floats will be retained or corralled by these plastic or rubber curtains that are extended down into the water.
Peterson says that the filter will rise with the water and will not cause any harm to animals or fish in the harbor.
That by the mere fact that this curtain doesn't go all the way to the bottom of this harbor, wildlife, fish, whatever that's naturally occurring in this body of water can get under it, swim freely.
The trap will be collected weekly by city waste collectors and funded by a storm water fee from the city.
Unable to get help, they called News Channel 3 On Your Side investigator Brett Martin. He had some answers that might be useful if it happens to you. Brett?
We get calls all the time about the problem properties all over Memphis and Shelby County. Often neighbors are at the end of the ropes over what to do. It's gotten to the point for folks off Grand Opera Cove.
Exercising is one thing that Madeline Ward thinks Memphis needs to do a little more of.
I think Memphis needs to be more active, and this is a great way to do it. I see a lot of people out here enjoying it.
The already popular Green Line is just one of the projects that the Shelby County budget plans to do this year.
Right now, the Board of Commissioners are getting their first look at the mayor's budget. They'll have a chance for any additions or corrections before being brought up for a vote.
The mayor's budget plans to extend the Green Line east from Shelby Farms. Also, an improvement to roads in the county are in the near future. Although the budget is in its early stages, county officials are optimistic that it will be approved.
We're continuing to pay our debt down. We're hitting all of what I call the key indicators of a good solid budget.
The budget also proposes a pay increase for employees without any sign of a tax increase. But for cyclists like Madeline, the best news is that her daily bike ride will be a little longer next year.